Hey folks, it's Justin Henry, your local 3D expert, and today I wanted to give you a quick video. This is not my perfect setup, this is not my perfect camera that I typically like to use for these videos, but I thought this information and data was so important I had to do it quickly with my little webcam and just sling some information and data at you, because right now, these next few weeks, the market is going to be absolutely critical that if you're looking to sell your home, you be the right home for the right buyer. What I mean by that is if you are in a position where there are multiple homes on the market that are similar to yours and you're not pricing yourself competitively, you're going to be in trouble, because the next few weeks are extremely critical. And as we enter into the later summer months, I don't know where things will be in terms of price, in terms of buyer pool, and as well, I don't know how things will shake loose through those later months. It's not looking real great. As more inventory comes to market, as more builders get more competitive, if you're a pre-existing home, if you're a seller in a house and you own that house and you want to move, now is the time. Let's look at some data real quickly. First off, as you can see at the top here, I am showing you the 380 area. This is a custom search I've set up. And this is basically our corridor of all pre-existing homes, resale, okay? And as you can see here, starting in 2021, hey, that was not a bad year, right? We're talking about median sales price. Still in 21, we weren't crazy on price. Then as you can tell, through the COVID era, we just got a little crazy. And then November, look at that, what happens in November? Boop, drops down in December. And then we inch even further up into 2022. So at the height for our area, we were at 452,500 on average for resale. Not so bad, right? We would love that. And if you come down this direction, you'll see that after June in 2022, you see there was a massive price drop from 343 to 390, or 452 to 390. And so what happened? Obviously, you see here, peak in June, down in August, peak in September. 23. You got these variable pricings that are coming through. Now, here we are in February, where we kind of hit a trough in 2023, and then we had a good spring pop, right? Here we are. And then here we are now, we're starting to see these prices dip to some of the lowest prices that we've had over the course of the last 3 years to the start of the pandemic. And the other things to look at, of course, original list price. What's interesting is, we're going to go through really all these, by the way, but the first and foremost I want to show you is like where these original list prices started, the medians, and where we are today. So as these inventories have come back on market, some are higher priced. That's great. What about price per foot? Let's look at that. Well, once again, 2022, we saw a peak at 215. Price per foot wise, we hit a trough once again in around January and March area. We started coming back up price per foot. Now, here's a big one. Days on market. What are our days on market looking like? Well, so, days on market through 21, 5, 6, 7. And then as you get up here to 2022, in February, we had hit a 60-day high, which is interesting. And then you come down here, 2023. Then, of course, just recently in February, we had a 46-day high, and we came down, and now we're trending back up. Month supply. Now, this is the one that is even more critical. As you can see here, in days of months of supply, you can see that this trend has gone nowhere but up. That is a boomerang that direction. So we have currently 4.2 months of inventory. So what does that mean? Well, that means that inventory has come in the last 30 days to 45 days. And that's why you're not really seeing these days on market boomerang yet, but these months of supply have. And so that's kind of showing us that, it's about to get a little hairy if people don't start buying some homes. Homes for sale. Let's look at this number. Okay, pretty obvious, month supply, homes for sale. You can see here at the low in January 2024, 233, boomerang up to nearly double, 418. That's once again pre-existing and a specific market I created for all types and all sizes and all years for this area. New listings. How does this look? Well, kind of interesting, pretty obvious. Right here, here's 2022. You got a boomerang up for the summer. You're coming down the ladder. You got a boomerang up 2023 in the summer. You're boomeranging down. Now you're boomeranging back up. Now 223, 235, 287. So these are all pre-existing inventory stats. The only difference between this year and years previous is the dilution rate and the rates. So those are considered interesting, I think. Pending sales. Here's another thing that I thought was quite interesting. You see there, a boomerang through those higher summer months in May, obviously at the peak in 22, down to November. April high, down to November. Here we are to March. What's interesting about pending sales is for this year, 2024, we never got above 113, and last year was 167, 183, and 185. That's interesting, huh? So now we're kind of on the downslope where March, springtime, was our best month. Okay. Closed sales. So once again, these troughs, pretty obvious, and we're boomeranging up. So 127, we're currently sitting in May at 127 on closed sales. Last year we set at 168, previous year 186, previous year that 172. So at our peak, we're, about 40% down. Well, not even quite, about 35% down. So that's not ideal. Shows pending. So this shows the number of showings, median showings, before we went pending. So in 22, everybody was showing, right? Everybody was out. And in this year, there are less showings per listing to contract. Why is that? Well, it's probably because there's more opportunity for people, more builder options. So many more options that people end up buying a home and don't need to see as many houses. And just the delusion aspect of there's so many available that, there's choices for people to see. They don't have to go see one after another of the homes that were only available in 22. A lot more buyers during this time frame and a lot less houses, bottom line. Shows per listing. Now this is not pending, but shows per the actual listing. So once again, wow, 17.5 or 17.7 in 22, and here we are sitting on 4.1 for May. Wanted to show this graph just to make sure that if you are considering selling, you get on the ball. It's very important right now to go ahead and do it. If you want truly the highest price, real estate is all relative. You're going to ultimately have to buy somewhere when you sell, more than likely. Potentially that market where you're going to has the same potential problem as this area in the sense of overall demand weakening, supply issues, and so on. But it may not. And so if you do want to get moved, now's the time. Once again, Justin Henry, Justin Real Estate Advisors along the 3D corridor. If you have questions about your house, please reach out. Once again, that's justinhenryhomes.com or 972-757-6273. Have a great day.